Senior health care is a good product. Everyone that turns 65 has to get a Medicare supplement. So we're able to offer those. And we get paid pretty well to offer them. And you're not doing anything. All you're doing is getting your client to call a number, and the people that do offer the, I think we have about 2,800 different, several thousands of programs.
12,000 people a day in the United States.
Yeah, so it's huge. 1958, most number of kids in elementary school in history. Well, all the soldiers would come home from war, they started having babies about the time.
Create new report.
Okay.
And this is what I want to
65 plus. Well, let's bring up your conversation and see what we get paid, what you can get paid at the level. At rep levels, if you do one, you get $150. You do 4 weeks, about a week, makes $750 a week. You can see the healthcare. Client Relations Manager Legacy. Here are now we're on main screen.
Senior health,
Second from the bottom.
training, how to identify clients and CRM,
Client birthdays.
filters and search.
Age range 64 to 65.
Senior health care, what dates are important for new senior health care and for old senior health care?
When do people go to renew? October to
October 15th to
the something happens from January to March too.
Anything and everything.
Open enrollment is October 15th through December 7th. If he picks a plan and it starts January 1st, and he decides he doesn't like it, or his providers say, well, we don't participate with that plan anymore, January through March, he can change it one time, that plan for the year, and then when it,
So if I'm just now turning 65, I can enroll from October to December 7th for the first time. And then I realize, I picked the wrong plan.
Mm-hmm.
I can do it from January to March. But let's say I'm 7. And I realize I don't like the plan I have. I have from January to March. Change. But I can't do anything from October to December.
Open enrollment. They got a plan.
Open enrollment. So can I change it from October to December?
Yeah.
I can if I'm 70 years old?
October.
So so now, because the lights start on. Okay. So anyone can change carriers from October through December. And everybody can change that plan from January to March.
Mm-hmm.
But throughout the year, if you're within, there's times where you can enroll in Medicare supplement even before October and even after October, March. Yes, yesterday I saw something regarding VA and senior health care.
Veterans who are Medicare eligible, who have Parts A and B, but they go to the VA clinic, they have all the doctors are there, say they're not happy with the treatment that they're getting, they qualify for these Medicare supplement advantage plans, and they can go to a doctor of their choosing outside their VA clinic and have Medicare paid for.
As long as you are honorably discharged, you have a VA capability.
I've yet to come across a veteran that wasn't getting some percentage of disability.
Disability is different.
I don't know the money they get their money.
We're not going to not with me.
But I have, for example, I came across a guy, Gary Griffin, he had a couple of scars in his hand.
Correct, 100%.
And it had a little bit of hearing loss.
100%.
If you're in the military, let me tell you, you are going to get cut and hurt. You are going to get burned. And everything's loud. Everything's loud. Really loud. And so you are going to lose some hearing. And so if everybody that ever got in the military decided they were going to claim disability for a couple scars on their hands and hearing loss, everybody that had ever served was the hell out of those things. Daniel Taylor's background, you know what he was before he became primary?
No.
Pharmacare.
On the kid?
On the kid. And now he makes $1 million.
Yeah.
And he says, the thing that comes,
Hector Lamar and Shane Rudman.
Yeah.
Were the two guys that ignored what was going on with America and was working anyway. And they were all making over $1 million a year then. But it was 1991. Right. So I paid attention to Shane Rudman and Hector stuff. I learned their stuff.
okay.
Well, since I made a decision when I went to the convention, and even that little rinky-dink convention, I thought, wow, this thing's real. And when I met people I knew that I was smarter than, that were making way more money than I was.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Well, when you meet people, you say, that guy makes $1 million a year. You'll see the only thing that separates those that are successful with those that are not successful is those that are successful put their head down and went to work for a period of time, and they work harder than anyone else would do on work. Most people aren't willing to work hard.
That's the secure though.
That's the secret. But where I get motivated, actually, the one speaker that always tends to motivate me more than anyone else is when Peter Snyder speaks. And Peter Snyder, Glenn will give you all the raw stuff. Peter Snyder will give you all the statistics, all real numbers.
Real numbers, okay.
Yeah. He'll say, there's this many people, you see the kind above, and he'll give you all the real numbers, and show you where the opportunities really are.
Okay.
Okay. And so, and you also got to remember, as big as primary is, and as many agents we only represent 2% of the market. The ones that have natural knowledge about this or that, they'll find a better way to do it somewhere. But they won't. They'll say, okay, it's the ones that have to go to put their head down and work for a period of time that appreciate what they're doing. That's stick to it.
They said, for the first 6 months that you're in primary, don't think. Just do what we tell you to do.
Well, also the everything you touch the first 6 months turns to credit.
And then somebody else said, don't think until you become an RVP. And then somebody else said, don't think until you put on the $100,000 ring. Because you might think you've got a better system. You might think, oh, I can do it better than Chief. No. Maybe you can, but we know this works.
And so I was already making 300 phone calls a day when I was a doctor. Okay. And that was I made 300 calls, dials every day, but 300 a day. I make call 100 people. Of the 100 people I talked to, I would have 10 that would be instant to me again. Of those 10, I closed one. Okay, and that was every day. When I got to America, I was closing 1 out of 100, right? When I got here, I could go on employment. I was glad to close, even when I was bad. I was closing 5 of them. Okay, that was like Christmas.
Yeah, that was sad.
Okay, and I wouldn't have to talk to 100 people. I could talk to 10 people. Of the 10 I talked to, 5 would get employment with me. Other 5 would do business talk. You got to do business with 6 of the 5.
Yeah.
And that was exciting. To me, that's what I thought, wow, I don't have to do near as much work to get a piece of business. Okay, that's, to me, it was exciting. And then, unless you have never done what I did, it doesn't seem that exciting. Okay, then you have to go on 10, and over 10, you're going to do business for 4 or 5. Okay. But let me tell you, in any other industry, that's gold, right? Okay. And now we have some, and that was back in 1999. We didn't have QL. We didn't have the FA. We didn't have life. All we had was life insurance, investments, and most people weren't doing any of those. I was one of the rare ones doing any of that.
Wow.
And loans. Okay. That's the only 3 products we had. Okay. The training was so. I had terrible field training. Terrible. Okay. And so y'all have a way better system and a way higher odds of success than I did back when I started. So the key to this business is you got to continue to talk to people and try to get in front of them. You make presentations, you talk to them, and what will happen is you'll do business with a couple. And then once you do a business with a couple of them, You start realizing, wow, that's kind of fun. Okay, but also what I would always do when I went on unemployment, whether I was successful or not successful, I would do an evaluation of what I thought I did well and those things I thought I did poorly. Okay, so then when I went on another point, continuously for years until I got really good. But you can't, but there's times when you're going to go to appointment, you're going to go on 2 appointments and not do business with any of them. But then you can say, okay, what did I do? What was wrong? What happened? Well, where most people make mistakes in this market, this stuff, we should try to do business with the wrong people. Okay, that's the first, because you're so desperate to get an appointment. Okay, anyone is a good appointment. Okay, well, the problem with that is if you go on appointment with anyone, you're going to get a lot of broke people. Okay, that want to stay broke. Okay. So you can't, if their goal is to stay broke, there's nothing you can do to keep that from happening. So, and you don't even try. I've tried. It's nuts. Okay. So you're looking for those. There's lots of families. Just think this. How many families every day have no goal for their financial future? How many middle-income families do you think there are? They have little kids. Great little perfect age group. Okay, that have little kids. They got their first house. They're working hard, and they don't really have a direction. They're winging it. Now, most people are winging it. They're putting money in their 401ks. Like, they might have life insurance with probably don't, but they do have life insurance down near enough, and they don't know it. Okay. So there's a lot of people that don't have near enough life insurance that know they need to fix their stuff, and they want somebody. There are so many families that are desperate to have somebody sit down with them and tell them what to do. They're shocked, and then when they ask you, well, how much are you charge to do this? And they say nothing. And the next question, how do you get paid? Or how I get paid? When you do decide to do business with me, all the different companies I deal with are paid. Okay. And so that's what needed, that's what's paying. If you get insurance, the insurance company will pay me. But if you want to ever write me a check directly there, call. Okay. And they're so happy to have somebody that's going to sit down and show them what they need to do. I'm telling you, I do this. I have clients that make $300,000-$400,000 a year. But again, they're not living paycheck to SMR, but they live pretty good. But they still have no clue of what it's going to take for them to retire, right? They don't know what they need. And they don't know where to put the money in the 401k. They don't know, they don't have emergency fund. You'd be shocked. How many people make $100,000 a year, $200,000 a year, whatever, and don't have 10 grand? But because I'm telling you, there's lots of people that look pretty. Okay, and you're going to think they're doing great. They drive a new car. Okay, the wife drives a new car. Their kids go to private school. They're in all the sports. And they have a nice house. You go in a house and they're broke. And here's the thing that we have that no one else has. No one else is even going after that market. No one even wants it. All the investment firms out there, they don't want anybody that has less than $1 million.
That's all I was on. I was just $500,000.
Yeah. Fisher when he got, and they have the highest. What's the commercial company? They have the highest fees in the industry. And they advertise how they don't charge every client. They get twice as much as everybody else.
We don't make money until you make money.
That's right, but we're making lots of money. We're making money, I'll tell you that. We're making lots of money off you. And we give you sucky advice. So, okay, so there's Edward Jones, right? Edward Jones is the only company that does investments that's kind of in the same market as we are. But again, here's the difference of that. They'll put you in a mutual fund, American fund, but they won't take the time to tell you what you're going to need to have when you do retire. They'll ask you, how much money do you have to invest in fund? Most everybody else is they're only focused on transactions. They're not focused on any long-term.
Okay.
So that's what will separate you from every other person you ever talk to. That when you walk in there and you say, "Hey, what are you trying to accomplish?" and you're taking notes, and you're going to show them how to do it. No one else is doing that. State Farm, they'll sell you a life insurance policy and car insurance, but again, they're not going to find, and they do have investments down, but they don't do really a plan. And there's investment stuff. And then insurance, they sell mainly whole life. And so it's not good. So what I liked about that was the other thing that separated me, because when I was a stockbroker, I was competing with every other stockbroker in the country. Because anybody can pick a phone, it's all my client, right? And so Bear Stearns, there are a lot of, back when I got going, everyone was selling stock. Okay, so competition was huge. So if I knew a wealthy guy, right? If I knew somebody who was wealthy, I wasn't the only stockbroker calling that wealthy.
Okay.
There were 10 other guys. Okay. He was one slap out. So I could tell when I called him that they were one slap out like the other night. Okay. But no one, the issue you don't have that issue. That was the other thing I saw when I got here. I didn't have to worry about someone else coming up behind me and trying to take my business. And it's even better now than it used to be. Because when I first, in the life insurance industry, Prudential was big, Metropolitan Life was big, a lot of State Farm, Allstate, I was trying to see the ones I see the most. Equitable was big, Gates, a lot of life insurance, but you don't see them as much. Okay, so we don't have near the competition. I always have to worry about if I sold a life insurance policy to somebody, some other company like Prudential would come up behind me and try to sell them my policy instead. Okay. You don't have that much, do you?
No.
So you don't have very much competition. You have a market where everybody wants some part of what you have to offer. They just don't know you're there. They don't know you exist.
Wow.
And they're afraid to pick up the phone. Why don't they call my office? Because of fear. They don't know me. Okay. So if they know you, if you have people around you that like and trust you, there's going to be a number of people that are in that group that will do business. Okay, so, and there'll be 10 or 20 people that like and trust you, that will do business with you, because they like and trust you. And then those 20 will give you 20 more, and keep going. Whatever. Yeah. And that's how I get business my day. I just got a call yesterday from one of my clients that has, she's a retired Marine nurse. Her neighbor across the street didn't have a financial advisor, and she said, "Hey, you should call my guy." She called me yesterday. I didn't get appointments. So, but that happens all the time because but once they know you're good at what you do, you'll get a lot of time. The other thing is that you want to start to build a little bit of a team. Okay. Now, there are some organizations that recruit anybody that can breathe. Okay. But they can call them here, they'll recruit them. Okay. Because you got to ask yourself, when you go to talk to somebody, well, I want this person in my house. Okay. No. Yeah. No, recruit it. You probably don't, if I had a big old devil tattoo on my forehead, set on my forehead, you probably don't want me to come to your house. The point is, the market's wide open. And you'll have to start with, most clients will get it first, won't be wealthy. They'll be middle income people. But you'll start climbing the ladder, you'll start getting wealthier clients.